Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Patiye Namaha. Uttarakhand, chapter number 3, Vishravas' son Vaishravana. The recitation begins now. And Pulastya's son, that prime of ascetics Vishrava, in a short time was engaged in asceticism like his father. And he was truthful and of excellent character and controlled senses, was ever engaged in the study of the Vedas, and was of a sanctified spirit. And he was not addicted to any of the pleasures of life, and was always studious of religion. Learning of his ways, that mighty ascetic Bharadvaja gave unto Vishrava for his wife his own daughter Devavarnini. And having religiously wed Bharadvaja's daughter, that foremost of ascetics Vishrava, conceiving the highest delight, began to reflect on the welfare of his offspring with an intelligence concentrated on them. And on her, that one cognizant of righteousness, begot a child exceedingly wonderful, endowed with energy, and adorned with all Brahminical qualities. On his having been born, his grandfather was rejoiced, and marking the profitable intelligence of the boy, he thought that he would be the lord of riches. And well pleased, Pulastya, in the company of the Devarishis, thought, inasmuch as this is Vishrava's offspring, and as he resembles Vishrava himself, so he should be known by the name Vaishravana. And then the exceedingly energetic Vaishravana, repairing to the wood of asceticism, increased in power like unto a fire fed by sacrificial oblations. And as he was staying in the hermitage, that high-souled one thought, I shall practice prime righteousness. Verily virtue is the supreme way. And for 1,000 years he, having his senses controlled, practiced rigid austerities in that mighty forest, observing all the while the most rigorous restrictions. And on 1,000 years having been numbered, he by turns observed the rules relative to each term. At first living on water, then on air, and last going absolutely without any fare. Then passed away 1,000 years like one, and then the highly energetic Brahma, along with Indra and the celestials, coming to that asylum, addressed Vaishravana, saying, O child, I am well pleased with thee for this act of thine, O thou of excellent vows. Do thou, good betide thee, ask for a boon that thou wouldst have, for, O magnanimous one, thou art worthy of a boon. Then Vaishravana said unto the great father who was present, O reverend one, I crave for the power of maintaining and protecting people. Therefore Brahma, along with the deities, gladly said in a gratified spirit, Very well, I am about to create the fourth of the protectors of the earth, Yama, Indra, and Varuna, the position which is sought for by thee. Do thou, O thou cognizant of righteousness, attain the same. Do thou receive the position of the Lord of riches. Thou shalt be the fourth among the Chakra, the Lord of waters, etc. And do thou take for thy vehicle this car named Pushpaka, resembling the sun himself, and thus raise thyself to an equality with the celestials. Good betide thee. We shall now go whither we had come, having, my child, done my duty and bestowed on thee the couple of boons. Having said this, Brahma, along with the celestials, went to his own quarters. On the deities with Brahma at their head, having departed for the heavenly regions, the self-possessed lord of wealth, of subdued senses, with joined hands, spoke unto his sire, saying, O reverend one, I have received the wished-for boon from the great father, but the exalted lord of creatures hath not fixed any abode for me. Therefore, O Lord, do thou seek out some dwelling for me, where no creature whatever can come by misfortune. Thus accosted by his son, that best of ascetics, Vishrava spoke, O righteous one, listen. O excellent one, on the shore of the southern sea there is a mountain named Trikuta, On its brow is a beautiful and broad city built by Vishwakarma named Lanka, resembling the city itself of Indra the Great, designed for the abode of Rakshasas, like unto the Amaravati of Indra. There in Lanka do thou forsooth reside. That romantic city is surrounded with a golden wall and a moat, and is furnished with engines and weapons, and has gateways of gold and gems. Formerly she was renounced by the Rakshasas, afflicted with the fear of Vishnu, and was empty of swarms of Rakshasas who had gone to the nethermost regions. Now Lanka is vacant, and there is no one that lords it over her. Do thou, my child, for abode at thine ease, repair thither. Thy stay there shall meet with no rub, and no manner of disturbance shall occur there. Hearing the righteous speech of his sire, that virtuous souled one, along with thousands of delighted and joyous Rakshasas, began to reside in Lanka, stationed on the top of the mountain. In a short time, Lanka, through his sway, abounded in wealth, and that foremost of the Nairithas, the righteous son of Vishrava, well pleased, abode in Lanka, having the ocean for her entrenchment. At times the righteous souled lord of riches, mounted on Pushpaka, in humble guise visited his father and mother, and hymned by a host of deities and Gandharvas, having his mansion graced with the dancing of Apsaras, and floating on rays like the sun himself, that ruler of riches went to his sire. Mangalam Koshalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdiye Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaye Mangalam.